Welcome back, and I am glad to bring this series back. What if DEKU was a cyborg octoling? Season 2. It's finally back. Now, this is going to be a weekly uploaded series, so hopefully y'all will enjoy it. And now, without further ado, let's get right on into this what if. We start this what if with Izumi going to her house with Bakugo and her father as they were, well, All Might was very proud of his daughter who had managed to defeat several villains. But as they get there, they notice that it's a mess. The inside is all just nothing but shattered glass, broken furniture, like someone had just, well, broken in. And all traces of whoever took Inko Midoriya, well, there wasn't a trace. They had cleared their tracks. Like, say, an hour passes. All Might asks the detective, "Where is my wife?" "Sorry, All Might, we haven't found any traces. It looks like whoever did this were professionals." It means this isn't their first case. Although this may be related to a lot of missing reports we've been getting lately. Although we cannot find a connection between them, but tell me about these missing reports. Other people have been going missing. Which were the other people that were in the raid that killed Alpha in the very first or second episode of this series? But they had been going missing. I see. Well, please tell me anything if you find any information. Of course. As he goes back and tries to comfort his daughter, "What happened to Mom?" "I don't know. She was kidnapped, but don't worry. We'll catch those scoundrels. After all, they wouldn't dare to hurt her. After all, they're threatening the #1 hero." As we do a quick scene change to where Inko is still tied to a chair, beaten, but the medical octoling is keeping her treated. As the medical octoling says, "You might want to maybe stop, well, treating her so badly. I don't want to have to be called in here every few hours." As Black Eye scoffs, "Ugh. I wish I was on guard duty for this, well, woman. After all, I've got better places to be." "Listen. I know, Black Eye, you're one of our top operatives, and very trusted by the boss. But the boss wants her alive. You keep doing this, she could die. She would be getting what she deserved. Forget how much pain she caused our boss. I know how much pain the boss has gone through, but you could obviously just hurt the boss as much as she could if you disobey his orders." As she sighs, as she looks at her robotic arm, "I don't like following orders of everyone else, only the boss." As then, a familiar voice is heard. "Black Eye, you must calm down." As she quickly turns around, "Scarlet, what are you doing here? I thought you were sent on another, task." "I am, and I'll be leaving shortly. I wanted to drop by and tell you Silver, or this case, I'm giving it a code name, which I believe her code name was Octoling 8 at the very beginning of the series. Octoling 8 has returned to not give Inko Midoriya any hints about the other agents' names." "Oh, she's back?" "Yes. I should go say hi. I wouldn't do that right now. Everyone is quite busy." "Yes, I know. Although I really want to get back at Endeavor. In fact, I want him to lose an eye and arm just to see how he feels. After all, I'm still mad at him for that little incident. Yes, I know you are. Now, Doctor, as he refers to the Octoling medic, yes, how is her condition? Luckily, she's out cold right now. But could we possibly get a change of security? I'm afraid Black Eye may actually accidentally end up killing her, and the boss doesn't want her to die. I'm very aware about this. Don't worry, there'll be new management here shortly. As then a green-haired tentacle Octoling enters the room. Y'all done talking? As both of them look over. Kraken, what are you doing here? While y'all have been busy, I've been out working on our sea operations. Trade to other countries, trade to everywhere. Just to get some more income. Man, you wouldn't believe how many smuggling ships and heroes I've had to get rid of because of their, intervenience. Also, we got a few casualties. As a few them look over, all of them look over. What do you mean a few casualties? 2 Octolings died in the hero attack on one of our shipments going to another country. A hero thought he could take it and sell it for more. And since it was managed by, us, with mutation type appearances, yeah, so took 2 of my men out before I killed the guy. Drowned him at the bottom of the ocean. Waiting till I watched as every last drop of breath left his body. He got what he deserved. Well, that's good. How are the rest of the agents doing? Well, I can't tell you much, but C is obviously working on something at the moment. C? Boss hasn't talked to C in a while. Still using that sword? If I remember correctly? Yeah, I think so. He's been training all the Octoling recruits in weaponry for a long time now. What, over a year? As they start to sit at a table and just chit-chat. But anyway, what's our next move? Octoling 1, any reports on him? Octoling 1... not so sure. But I'll give you more details later. Very well. We'll have to get the other agents' information and all that. We need to listen to what they have to say. Well, that's gonna have to wait. Pretty much everyone is on missions. Except, us 3. And C, who's currently stationed here. What about the boss? Well... As then the TV in the room turns on, as a report of Inko Midoriya is gone missing. As Black Eye smirks, oh wow, it took them that long to discover that she was gone? Man, the heroes in security of police force are sure slouches and lazy. I would have had that out in, what, an hour? Not like 5. As Kraken and Scarlet look over at Black Eye. What? It's the truth. After all, we're very thorough here at our headquarters. We're not at the headquarters. As then she remembers, right, we're at a remote stationed warehouse. You gotta be kidding me. Why do I always forget where I am? I think your brain got a little bit too fried when you fought with Endeavor. Your memory may have been jumbled up. She scratches her head. You're right. Man, I want to kill him. Listen, you'll get your chance. We'll all get our chance. But anyway, I have something to tell you. As all of them, they look at Scarlet. Yeah? The boss. He's been planning something for a while now. I don't know what, but he's coordinated with almost every officer. Everyone in the group. He has doing different tasks. All this all the time. He's been having people get rid of politics. Well, we know who's been doing that. Yes. And there's that worrisome about All Might trying to take over the safe zone. Just gain enough heroes to back him up. Luckily, he doesn't have the numbers at the moment, but still. And the medic, comes over after done healing Inko Midoriya. That, and they're going to be looking for Inko Midoriya here. They're not going to want to try anything until they have her back. Anyway, what is the boss planning to do with her? I don't know, but whatever it is, it could lead her to a death sentence or bargaining, for all we know. You know, once they get her back, they're not going to agree with any bargain they've set up. I know that. We all do. After all, we've all known the discrimination. After all, we've all gone on public missions before. Gather intel, all that. We see what happens to people with mutation-type quirks. And we're all just copies of the boss. As Kraken sighs. Yeah. But still, I want to do something about these heroes. I want to get them out of here. Because we need to resolve this. And I don't care if this takes us to a war. This society needs to go. I agree with the boss on that. As they all nod in agreement. As Kraken gets up. As she walks towards the door. Oh, one more thing. Now, all of us have certain abilities. Or at least most of us. As Black Eye looks over. For me, it's my robotic arm, eye, and the modifications. As she starts to move her hand, as it then just fires a laser out of her arm. As it goes right by and through the door. Sorry, I'm still getting used to my cybernetic arm. As Kraken sighs, alright. As we see one of her tentacles had fallen to the ground as she had basically given her a haircut. I'm going to leave before I put your face into the ground and make a crater. As she then just storms off. Ooh, you really made her mad. Okay, I don't know what I did. I'm still getting used to this, cybernetic enhancements. To be fair, some of us are getting used to powers as it is right now. And we have stuff to do. You know I have the increase of speed. Given to me by the boss, with the modifications known as upgrades. Yes, I'm aware. And the healer, which is the medic over here, got basically a modification of an artificial quirk known as heal. Yes. And also, can you all just call me by my actual name, given to me by the boss? Right, since you're the head of our medical department. The name's Sarah. Well, Sarah, sorry we left you out of the Mausoleum's conversation. No, it's fine. I understand. I had to treat to her anyway. Anyway, let me go possibly treat or make sure Kraken doesn't destroy probably the docks, maybe a ship. Her temper is random sometimes. Well, she leaves as well. Man, where are the other male Octolings when I need to talk to him? As he gets a call by C. Yeah? Yo, man, how you been doing? Hey, how have you been, C? I'm here with a black eye and with the captive. Yes, I know. So listen, I need to talk to you about something. As we go over to C's perspective as he's looking out a window. Yeah, I was sent on a mission. Wait, you were sent on a mission? I thought you were said to train the Octoling soldiers. That is my job, but the boss gave me an assignment low-key under the radar for many of y'all. And I may be in a bit of a situation here. What do you mean? Some idiot decided to do a villain attack right next door while I'm gathering information from a dead client. What do you mean, dead client? One of our supporters is dead, is what I'm getting at. No, you gotta be kidding me. Which supporter? It was our little associate within the overhaul group. You gotta be kidding me. We were getting all sorts of intel from that group, thanks to that guy. What happened? It seems like Overhaul dealt with him personally. I'm currently gathering all his stuff. But he's dead now, and there's nothing we can do about it. Just get back with the information, or whatever he had. Don't worry, I'm bringing it back. I really want to get rid of this group now, though. They could cause our boss problems. Not our problem right now. We need to worry about the heroes at this moment. Very well. Hanging up. As he hangs up the phone, we go back to Scarlet. What was that all about? Oh, Black Eyes, I forgot you're still here. Of course, I'm on guard duty for this, monster of a woman. Well, apparently our little helper in the overhaul group giving us intel is dead. And that's gonna cause so much trouble. Yes, and I gotta take the report to the boss. Well, good luck with that. As we go to, Octoling 8, also known as Silver. She runs into a familiar face. Octoling 1, it's been a while. Oh, Octoling, yeah. I forgot I went by that name. Anyway, how have you been, Silver? I've been fine, but I've been worried about you lately. You've, not been showing up. I've been busy. I've had to send other Octolings to pick you up from, school. Yeah, but they're putting in a dorm system, which is bad. I heard. Which is going to get harder for intel to leak back to us, because we don't trust any external devices. And the heroes are currently vigilant right now. But I do have good news. Inko Midoriya is in our grasps. That is great news. But I do have to say something. Stay a little bit low-key. Now if you excuse me. As he touches his head before leaving. What was that about? As we go to Deku, who's in his office, typing on a computer. Everything's going according to plan. As then a message pops up saying 2 Octolings were dead. Same explanation that Kraken gave. As he hits the desk. You gotta be kidding me. Heroes causing me problems. And those were legal transporting ships. They dare attack a legal ship leaving the country. Just because it was run by people with mutation-type quirks. They want to play it like that. Very well. He pulls up a ship and sends a message to Kraken. As Kraken then gets a message on her phone and she looks at it, and she gets a smile. It looks like some revenge is already coming up. As then Sarah, the medic Octoling, comes in. You alright? Yes, I'm fine. Just a little trim off the hair. You mean your tankles? It will grow back. But anyway, I gotta leave. I just got a call. As she walks out. Okay, all the Octolings in this room, pay attention. As several of the guards look over. Yeah? Okay, you 4 with me. As they're confused but follow. As they get their gear, their regular shades, their Octoling guns, their gear. As they go to a platform. As a helicopter is waiting. As we see 2 Octoling pilots. So where to? As she turns on her phone and shows them the location. On it. As they start to take off. As the rest of the Octolings have not been informed, but they follow orders. As one of them asks, ma'am, where are we going? We're going to get some revenge and going to steal, well, a cruise ship. As all of them are confused, how are we going to steal a cruise ship? Oh, sorry, not a cruise ship. I was thinking of a vacation thing I was going to suggest to the boss. I meant a shipping container. Pretty much. Off a moving, cruiser? One of those transporting, cargo ships. We're going to steal something off a cargo ship? Yep. We gotta attach it to the helicopter and we're taking it out. May I ask why you said cruise ship? Truth be told, I wanted to pass by an idea for whenever the boss has free time, that we could get all the Octolings together and go on a nice cruise somewhere. After all, we've been working for so long. Yeah, that would be nice, ma'am. How long till we get there? About 5 minutes. Hold up. Sorry, 30 minutes. I forgot this, cargo ship is quite far away. Very well. And that is the end of Season 2, Part 1. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.